Oh, okay.
So we can know who was Izzy.
Izzy?
Every time I get a new.
We're good for now, Stacy.
No scar. And it's right?
Still there.
Okay. Unbelievable. How did you do that?
Look, I did when you go off.
Got a bad place.
Wrap from one hand to the other, but in a way you're not going to believe. And it looks like this.
We'll see each other in the air.
When are you guys leaving?
2:30. So yeah, we'll be in the air at like American.
After your dream.
Arrangements on the table. I want to thank Tina, who was very big helping as well for setup. I appreciate that. Anyway, I also wanted to thank Rabbi and Rifki for allowing us to hold this here this week in the Shoal, right before Passover cleaning happens. It's gonna be a big undertaking tomorrow. I want to thank all of my out-of-town guests. My Uncle Michael coming here from Sarasota with his wife Judy. Aunt Judy, thank you for coming. Susan, my father's wife, thank you for coming from Kansas City as well. Shelly and Frankie coming from the middle of the state, from Lakeland, Florida. Once again, my brother and Andrea for coming and celebrating with us. I want to thank some friends from Kansas City that we grew up with, Nathaniel and Nancy Poole, for coming across the state. I'm staying down at Corson. Enjoy tomorrow. And I wanted to explain a little bit, and my kids. How can I forget my kids? My boys came from Southern Illinois. Really made the weekend, thank you. But I wanted to thank all the friends and family who are here to join me. And I wanted to talk about the Camp Scholarship Fund that my wife and I had started. It's in memory of my parents. It was very an instrumental thing, and it was something that my aunt said at my mother's funeral several years ago, like 4 years back, that my mother went away to summer camp, and she came back a different person. So it kind of left a lasting impression on us. And we started a Camp Scholarship Fund in their memory because my parents sent my brother and I to a sleepaway camp. So it's called the Krakow Family Camp Scholarship Fund. And we've been, for the last 2 years, we've sent several kids to overnight summer camps. Some of them went to C-Teen Extremes, which is an incredible program through Chabad Teens, that they have a wonderful program there. We've sent 3 kids to Israel for a summer camp experience in Israel. And one of them also went, in addition to Israel, she went to a tour of Europe in addition to that, and it was all part of the JLI C-Teens program there as well. And it's just, it's an incredible program. It's a scholarship that helps to send all these kids so they can have the same experiences that my brother and I were very fortunate to experience as well. So, but once again, I just want to say thank you for everybody coming. And, really incredible job. Thanks.
Choked up. Yes. Happy birthday,
Now, enjoy the desserts if you haven't already.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, Tom.
Happy birthday, dear Russell. Happy birthday to you.
Many more.
So they were squeezing my hand. So it's an incredible thing that the Krakau's opened up this scholarship fund, and I could say firsthand that the children that we sent through this scholarship fund, it really changed our lives for the good. It turned around their lives. So it's we see the fruits of their labor. Russell's turning 60, right? Let's talk about the 60th birthday. In Ethics of Our Fathers, it says when you turn 60, it says 60 is for old age. 60 is old age. So a person once said, came to his friend, he says, I'm worried about turning 60, I'm becoming old. He says, it says when you turn 40, you become smart. That didn't work for you. You don't have to worry about the 60. But 60, all jokes aside, 60 is going into the Shabbos year of 70. The Shabbos year is more time to relax. Time, not that you should stop working. We encourage everybody to continue working. The Rebbe didn't believe in retiring, but actually the word retiring could be understood in two ways. Retiring means sometimes to retire. You put new tires on your car, and that's what we believe. You change your life. You make it better, but in a different way. It's not just running after money, but it's relaxing. It's going into the time of Shabbos. You have more time for yourself, more time for your family, more time for God, more time to learn, more time to study. And that's where he's entering into the years of Shabbos years. Let's hope that he'll be able to be more relaxed, more not that you're not relaxed, but more for yourself, more time for yourself, for your wife, for your family, and for the community, and be a real Shabbos, a life full of Shabbos, relaxing, of Shabbos, of tranquility, and wish you all the best. Good Shabbos. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I just want to say a few words about my brother on his 60th birthday. First of all, before I say anything about him, again, another just amazing round of applause for Elizabeth who put this together. You know, she called us, I don't know, 6-8 weeks ago and said, you know, your brother's 60th birthday is coming, and of course I knew that. Part of me doesn't want to admit it because when he's 60, I'm that much closer to 60. But she said, you know, I'm thinking about maybe putting together a little something. Would you come down? And Andrea and I were very quick to say, of course. If this is a little something, it demonstrates just how powerful you are and how powerful the two of you are as a couple in this community. And we miss having you in Kansas City, but what a blessing to have this community, and what a blessing for this community to have you. So, first and foremost to the two of you. This is also like an opportunity to talk a little bit about the hijinks that, you know, a couple of brothers had growing up, and the crazy things that we might have done with each other or to each other, as it might be. Opportunity to embarrass your brother. But, you know, because we were kids growing up in the 70s, we had toys like Rock'em Sock'em robots that also had these sort of rock'em sock'em boppers that you would put on your hands to imitate the rock'em sock'em robots. And I think we had enough blows to the head that I can't remember any of those crazy things. You know, maybe we were inspired by Evel Knievel. My brother helped set up a little ramp in our front yard in the driveway for me to ride my bike over. But it was before we learned the principles of physics, and the fulcrum principle didn't quite work. And so my front teeth were the victims of that experiment. But beyond some of those things, the things that I really want to share are how much Russ represents so much of what our parents gave us. They're community oriented. We watched our parents as they founded a synagogue, rolled up their sleeves, and it was the kind of Judaism that you lived every day and that you brought people along with. And every place Russell has been, wherever I drop into, whether it was in college, whether it was here, whether it was in Florida, the amount of people that would say, oh, you're Russ's brother. The number of friends you make and attract is really awe-inspiring. You have a magnetism, you do it quietly, you do it your way, but people are drawn to you, you make their worlds better, and I'm inspired by that. And I think our parents gave that to us, and so this Camp Scholarship Fund is just such a beautiful gift to them, to their memory, and to what it means to be a family. And I love you, and I'm super proud of you. Happy birthday.
Now, work for Daddy. This is video, so everybody say I love Russell. I love Russell. One more time. On 3. 5, 4, 3. I love Russell.